Hello friends, it's Veronica, and today we're going to be trying Lilac Street Starter Kit. This is a brand I found on Instagram, and I've been thinking about getting lash extensions, but I didn't want to pay like the hefty price and have to always do the refills. Didn't want to mess with lash appointments, so when I saw a DIY lash extension option, I was like, sounds dangerous, but I'm intrigued. These lash extensions are supposed to last for 10 days, and this is a 3-step under a lash application that's supposed to be shower-proof, sleep-proof, and the serum is made with lash loving ingredients. I got this for $45. I have never done DIY lash extensions before. I've always used lash strips in the past, so we're going to test if this is truly beginner friendly because I've literally never tried this. We're also going to test longevity. They claim it lasts for 10 days, but we're going to see after wearing makeup, showering, workouts. In this video, there will be updates in the next coming days on how the lashes are holding up. These lashes are cruelty-free and vegan, and it is a woman-founded company, and they also donate a portion of their profits to the Lilac Street Art Hub in San Francisco, so I love that they support artists. Also, as a disclaimer, this is a true consumer review. Lilac Street did not sponsor this video or gift me this. I bought this with my own money, and I'm just testing it out to see if it's worth your money or not. Without further ado, let's see what's in this little starter kit. In the packaging, they do have a QR code for application tips. We've got a lash application tool. Then there are 3 different lengths of lashes for you to use. Obviously, usually the shorter lashes will be in the center and the longer on the outside, but you can customize this however you want because you're doing your own application. We've got 10 wisps of the 10 millimeter, 10 wisps of the 12 millimeter, and then 10 wisps of the 14 millimeter. Then we have their Lock It Bond, and this is what you put on first under your lashes. It's their starter extension glue. And then we have their Crystal Coat, which is their sealant that you do last. Here are what my lashes look like with nothing on. I have no makeup on my actual eyes. They're completely clean. As you can see, my lashes are kind of short and sparse. All right, I'm a little nervous, but we're gonna do our very best because we're just beginners and it's okay if it doesn't go perfectly. This is what the extension glue's applicator looks like. It's not a spoolie like mascara, and you're gonna put it under your lashes, trying to focus on the base of your lash, and of course not getting it in your eyeballs. Let's just go for it, I guess. I'm gonna do one eyeball at a time, and we'll do our right eyeball first. Oh my gosh. I actually did poke my eye a little bit, but it doesn't hurt, so that's a good sign. I would hope it wouldn't, but you know, you never know. So we're still gonna work quickly because I don't trust this glue. So let's get a 10 millimeter. And this is gonna go under your lash, not on top. Obviously, try to get it as low to your line as possible. Get a second 10 millimeter. Now I think I'll move on to the 12 millimeter. Here we go. And we need another 12 millimeter. Now I'm like, should I add the longer one here? I think I will. I think I will use the 14 millimeter. And we're gonna add this to the very outside for some dramatic effect. Wow. So I used 5 strips on one eye. Obviously it's different for each person based on their eyeball, but I am seeing a little bit of that glue clumped right here. And that was just from me kind of being messy with my first one and nervous, but the rest went on really, really well. And I'm assuming that glue will dry clear. We'll see. The last step we're gonna do for this eye before moving on to this one, take this. It's got an interesting little applicator. It says swipe this Crystal Coat inside this applicator and then squeeze to seal. We're just gonna do our best. Like I'm not too sure. I've never done that before. We're swiping. We're swiping. All right, time to squeeze. You're squeezing. I think I'm gonna apply a little bit more for the inner eye just to make sure it's fully sealed, because I used a lot of it on the outer that I squeezed. hopefully I squeezed enough. It didn't say how long to squeeze or anything like that. So I'm assuming I did decently well. This is the after for this eye. And this is what it looked like before. I'm gonna do the other eye off camera very quickly, and then we'll see what the whole look looks like. And then of course, we're gonna test these babies out through this week to see if they actually hold up and they're worth your money. So we have done both eyes now. It was much easier to do the other eye off camera, I will say. And overall, the application process only took like 15 minutes, maybe most. Again, I have never done my own lash extensions before, but I personally think this was really decently easy. I do have experience with eyelash strips though, so that could be the reason it was easier for me. Also, I wear contacts and my eyes are pretty sensitive, but they don't feel irritated right now from any of the glue or the sealant, so that is a huge plus. Of course, we'll see in the next couple of days if that changes, because I have had professional lash extensions done before and my eyes were just not having a good time. And so far, it seems like this lash glue is friendly with sensitive eyes. This is what my eyes look like with the extensions. I think they turned out pretty good. I'm excited. I hope these last for several days at least, even if it's not the full 10, because I feel like this would be like a really good solution, especially when you're like traveling and you just want to have lashes. But we shall see. I've got some things to do today, but I will check in with you guys towards the end of the day when I'm washing off my makeup so you can see how it does after you wash your face and stuff, because that's really the main concern I have, whether or not it's genuinely going to withstand that. Then of course we'll do sleep tests. We'll check it in the mornings, see how it held up while sleeping, because I roll around in bed all the time. I'm a restless sleeper. Then we'll give our overall consensus at the end of the video. I'll check with you guys in a bit. Okay guys, it's the end of the day. Time to wash this makeup off. Hopefully not these lashes, because that would be very disappointing and this would be a very short video. I love using this e.l.f. Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. This smells like heaven. If you're wondering what these little weird cufflinks are, they're to keep the water from dripping down my arm, because it's literally one of the worst feelings you could have while washing your face and not in the shower. It's just a sensory thing. Here goes nothing. Time for the eyebrows. Now, I didn't put any mascara on these eyelashes because I was like, I don't really think I need any because they're really dark already. And I am getting this balm right on my eyelids. And then of course under the eye. Wow. What a look. I got some on my lashes, so that's gonna be fun cleaning off. Okay, splash water all over my face. Chaotic. This is not an aesthetic skin cleaning video. Getting water all over the lashes. Oh my gosh. I can't see. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no. As you can see, one of the lashes is coming off, which is a huge disappointment. But I am touching my other lashes and they haven't budged at all. So I'm thinking I just didn't put enough glue on this outer edge and I didn't seal it enough. So that's probably a user error. I keep cleaning my face because I still have makeup all over. So I'm rubbing like the water off of this, and another one did pop off here on this eye. Now this is the eye I did on camera, so I didn't do a super good job, I don't think. This eye I've been running my fingers on and it hasn't budged at all, but this one has. This was my first eye. I think I just need to redo them. Okay, I look a little crazy, but I just finished showering and reapplied those lashes because I still want to test like sleeping in them, working out in them, sweating, all that stuff. I would just say maybe don't like rub makeup remover into the lashes. I don't think they're meant for that. So we're gonna see how they hold up overnight and through the next few days. Maybe it was just an error on my part installing it, but we'll see. Stay tuned. This is the next morning and overall they're still intact, but I think one is missing from this eye on the very inner corner. So not perfect, but not too bad for a DIY $45. We'll see how it holds up. K3, this is what they're looking like. Glue is starting to clump a little, some of them while I sleep. I think this is only gonna last maybe one more day. Good morning. It is day 4 of having these lashes on, and sorry for these marks. I had my glasses on, but this is what they're looking like. They're still on as each night progresses. This is clumping together from the glue, I think. And when I woke up, it was like stuck to my eyelid. That's fun. Don't know if that's normal or not. They definitely still are on. None of them have fallen off, so they do last, but I am noticing that the glue is causing like each individual hair to clump just in the corners because I sleep on my side, and I think it just gets mushed as I'm sleeping. Other than that, so far so good. It's just, you know, this one's getting a little wonky, which is not great. It looks like manageable right now, but I don't think it's gonna last all 10 days. I would be very surprised. So I'm gonna keep them on today. We'll see what it looks like tomorrow, but I may end up taking them off day 5. This is kind of a lot. I will say it's lasting a decent amount for a DIY cheaper option. It is day 5 of having these lashes on. This is what it's looking like. So I'm a pretty restless sleeper and I sleep on my side or on my stomach. So I am not like lash friendly when I sleep. And I will say that I notice when I wake up, like the outside, these 14 millimeters actually flips up and like sticks to my eyelid, which is not great. And I've noticed because of that, like me mushing into them, the more tacky glue kind of clumps these hairs together. So it's kind of ruined the outside. This other side is not as bad, but I will say this outer eyelash here, as you can see, is already starting to flip out a little bit, and that's probably from me laying on it when I'm sleeping. So this is where they're at day 5, halfway through their longevity. At this point, I would take this off, like these outer ones, and readjust them, but I'm not going to do that for the integrity of this video. So far, honestly, so good. The only thing that really bothers me is this outer one, but as you can see, all the ones on the inside are pretty good. Day 6. Hello, I'm back and I do have the lashes off. These are just falsies I popped on because I'm about to go out. But yesterday I did end up taking out the rest of my lashes because it was just looking a little crazy. All in all, I would say the lashes lasted me like 5 days. Again, I am someone who does not sleep very soundly. I'm constantly rolling around and laying on my face. So I definitely think that added to the lack of longevity. Honestly, I was really surprised by my experience with the fake lashes because I thought since it was being done at home, it wouldn't really come out very well. But honestly, they came out so cute. I like that they were pretty undetectable. You couldn't really notice that they were false lashes because they were underneath the lash, and they did last for several days. So I think if you're going on like a short trip or you want like lashes for the weekend, it is such a good option. It was literally 45 bucks, so kind of a steal. For me personally, I do think it's a good alternative to professional lash extensions because it's so much more friendly in price, and you can obviously control the results because you're doing it yourself. But if you're a girly who's looking for lashes to last like through thick and thin for the 10 days or even more than a week, I would probably steer clear. This is not like a miracle item, but overall, I mean, 8 out of 10, I would say, as a beginner who doesn't have a lot of experience with lashes. I personally plan to get more of the 10s and 12s and probably just steer clear from the 14s. I like that the lash glue did not irritate my eyes. That's like a big thing for me. And generally overall, it was a good experience. That's gonna be it for today's video. If you did like it, please hit that like button. It does really help out this channel, and it's the best free way to support this channel and keep these videos going. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. If you have any other products or brands you'd like me to try, feel free to leave that in the comment. I read every comment I get since I'm a newer channel. And YouTube seems to think you would enjoy watching this video. So if you'd like, hit that and I'll see you over there. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!